Human beings are social by nature. We are social beings. That means we need each other. We do better, we do best, generally speaking, when we have other people in our lives. Whether that means a large group of people, a small group of people, that depends on the individual, what they prefer, what makes them feel most comfortable, what makes them most happy. But the bottom line is that as human beings, we need one another. Think about all of the accomplishments of humans as a species. And those are some pretty impressive accomplishments. But how much of what we have accomplished collectively could have been done if they were the efforts of only one individual? It is by coming together collectively that we've been able to accomplish the most amazing things. Of course, there's a flip side to that coin, because it is in coming together that we've also accomplished some terrible things. But that's not the point of this particular video. The point I'm making is this. When it comes to our ability to be well and flourish and do well in life and be happy, we need other people. And the case is no different when it comes to effective stress management. So I want to remind you to make sure that you embrace other people. Make sure that there are important people in your life, whether that's your family, whether that's friends. But make sure that you have some close relationships in your life. And again, it's a personal preference in terms of whether you want 1 or 2 close relationships or you want 10 or more close relationships. That will depend on you as an individual. But whatever that number is, you know what that number is that's right for you. Make sure to take the time to embrace your relationships and nourish them. Will you be able to do that at the same level for every relationship that you have? Of course not. You're closer with some people than you are with others. Some people are more important to you than others are, but that doesn't mean that those who are less important to you are not important to you. So pick some people where you commit fully to nourishing those relationships, nurturing them, so that they are healthy and happy and sustained. Because, it's so easy to get busy in life. We all have very busy lives. It seems like people have no time to breathe anymore. And we all have 100 things to do every day, it seems like. And we all have stress. But it's through our intentionality. It's through our efforts to nurture certain relationships in our lives. Can we expect those relationships to remain strong and healthy? And it is by having such relationship that we will be able to reap the benefit. So make sure that you pick 1 or 2 or a handful of relationships in your life, and you make sure to put some extra effort into those relationships. Make sure that you make an effort to get together with that person or those persons. Whether sometimes you get together with them in person, other times you connect with them via technology, but make sure that you do on a regular basis. The other thing that's also important is that there is both giving and receiving in the relationship. You can't be only receiving, just as you can't be only giving and never receiving anything. There has to be a give and take. Both parties, or all parties involved, have to contribute. Everybody that's involved in that relationship, whether it's just 2 people or more people, have to be able to both give and receive in order to be equally vested, if you will, in that relationship, so that that relationship is equally as important to everybody involved. But that's part of nurturing and nourishing that relationship or any relationship that matters for you or matters to you. So make sure that you take the time to identify one or two people or more, if that's what you'd like, and really focus on making sure that your relationships with that person or those persons are solid, that they're healthy, that they're positive, that they're beneficial for both of you, that they're enjoyable for both of you. And then embrace that as a way for you to flourish in your own life, as a way for you to manage the stress in your life and deal with all of the daily things that are part of life. That's what it's all about. So make sure to remember the relationships in your life. Embrace the ones that you identify as being the most valuable to you. Nurture and nourish them and reap the benefits, and make sure that the person on the other end of that relationship gets to benefit too. If you'd like to learn more about a comprehensive approach to stress management, check out the link below.